I have discovered a few more things about her in that I told her about the Johnny Depp and Amber Heard's case. And without looking at any video, without reading anything, I just told her about their case. He sued her, she sued him. And she just told me that Amber Heard is lying. So I said, you never even seen any video. How could you came to this conclusion? Then she said that because she's an adult, if he is abusing her, definitely she'll run away. Why is she still with him? She said that. And then also, do you still...
So there is some logic.
Oh, I see.
If she was really very authentic, why she will allow? When it began, he should have went out of his life. But she was also greedy for something. So that is, there she is right. We know the nature of women now. They utilize everything to gain something. She was not someone who had no money of her own. She also had her own money. So for her, she was not a helpless woman. If she didn't like what he was doing with her, she could have gone away anytime. But she wanted to use this situation. She wanted to exploit it, to sue him and get more and more money. So this is very clear. Otherwise, she is also in trap of her psychology. The conditioning, which is you get from the society, that even if the relationship is not good, you have to continue in it as long as you can, suffer everything in it, because suffering is very holy. Suffering makes you mature. But
for those people, when you are economically free, and you don't like this situation, then what is the point to continue there? How long she was with him? How?
I think they were together for 2 or 3 years, then married for 1 year.
So if she was married also to him, then she must be planning something. Without marriage, even if you are living together, how much you may not get that much, I don't know, or you can get. After marriage, I think it will be more comfortable to sue and get money. Where money is so important, then you cannot expect anything great out of these people. The Maharashtra government is on the verge of falling down. You know the Maharashtra government or not?
Yes. But I don't know a lot.
you know?
I only know a little bit.
What you know?
I saw a post that like they did many bad things, the government.
Yeah, but how you have come to know about it?
I saw a post from the Instagram there.
No, no. You came to know about it through me first when the Sushant case happened. Maharashtra.
Yes,
Maharashtra is the state and Mumbai is the capital, which was previously called Bombay. So from where it's a place of Bollywood. So now it is on the verge of falling down because this was already combination of three parties which had no ideological similarity. One was a Hindu party, Shiv Sena, and the other two were parties which were quite corrupt but which believed in appeasement of Muslims. The Muslims were their vote bank. So all the political party wants to create vote bank so that they can remain in power. But this combination was very deadly and the worst kind of combination you can imagine, because they combined only just out of greed. There was nothing else, and very absolutely corrupt government. In its time, crime rose to its peak, and also there were so many murders which were shown as suicide, but it looked like they were all murders. So the end was to come, and it has come. It looks finally it has come. So the law of karma has worked. It is karma returns. So, and the best and the worst humiliating thing for this man who was chief of Shiv Sena, his father was very respected in Maharashtra, and he has dented his image also to some extent. And now about him, he has lost all his respect, and I don't think he will be able to gain power again, ever. And the worst thing for him is that it was his party which has split. About 40, 42, 43 members have already they left the party. They said the man who was next to him, the second man in his party, at present I'm forgetting his name, he said to him that either you listen to all these conditions, that otherwise I will leave. And these conditions were more like he was compromising very much about Hindus' interests. So he said that either you stop doing it or I am leaving it. And with him, already now 42 members have left. So now this this coalition will break, and it looks BJP will again form the government. So what Kangana Ranaut said when her office was destroyed, she said it in Hindi. सुन ले उद्धव ठाकरे, आज मेरा घर टूटा है, कल तुम्हारा घर टूटेगा. ये समय का चक्र है, हमेशा एक जैसा नहीं रहता है. That means, listen Uddhav Thackeray. Today my house has been destroyed. Tomorrow your house will be destroyed. It is the wheel of the time which goes on changing, which never remains same. So what she said, her prediction, it is existence which predicted through her. And the curse of so many people who suffered because of his very, very corrupt government, his very, very corrupt administration, which was headed by him, so he is responsible for that. And also the way they were extorting money from common people, using all kind of illegal ways. So I think it is very good news for the whole country, and especially for the people of Maharashtra, that they will be finally getting free from this Ravan, modern day Ravan. Now let us hope that the next government will change everything which he had destroyed. They will recover it. And the kind of treatment this government did to Arnav, and I was at that time watching the television when the news came about the death of Sushant, and the Home Minister of this government, he came out of the home of Sushant and immediately said to the TV journalists that this looks like a case of suicide. That very moment I doubted that this is not how can a home minister be so stupid? It has to be decided by the forensic experts, by the medical team and the police team. It has to be thoroughly investigated. Only then you can come to some conclusion. You are already concluding, that means something is very fishy. It looks like you are all involved in this. And then every day, whatever was being revealed showed that it is not a suicide, it is a murder which has been, and the government is involved also. So if the government is not doing justice, then there will be divine justice. And now maybe he will go to jail, as many of the corrupt politicians, they have spent their last phase of their life in jail. So this also proves what Buddha said, that lies are sweet in the beginning but bitter in the end. And truth is bitter in the beginning and sweet in the end. So those people who follow the wrong way, who follow shortcuts, in the beginning they look very like they are very jolly, very happy. But when it is the end that really decides whether you have lived the right kind of life or not. And when their last days will be in jail or will be in constant fear, then you have lived a very wrong life. Now those people, that family which was regarded as the first family of India, which has given so many prime ministers, because of their greed for the power, Indira Gandhi was herself killed, then her son was killed, one of her son died in accident, which was also very suspicious, and now Sonia Gandhi and her son Rahul Gandhi, they are just waiting for their turn to be in jail. So all their looting and all their hoarding money through wrong means is not going to work. And what is said that power corrupts and absolute power corrupts absolutely has been proved again right for the people who are very unconscious. It is power. Power can never corrupt anyone. What corrupts is your greed, is your fear, because you are unconscious. That's why power is more stronger than your consciousness, and you are corrupted. Otherwise, if there is inner light, then you can have all the power. It cannot be more powerful than your consciousness. So power can corrupt only those who are in inner darkness. And these are the people who run for power. Otherwise, if power comes to a conscious person, he will be a blessing for the whole world. It will be auspicious for the whole world. Krishna was also a king. Janak was also a king. And even now, Modi and Yogi, they are doing quite good. They are doing quite good work for the people. Because they have certain understanding which has come out of some life of inner discipline. So the more meditative you will become, and if you enter into the life of politics, if you are part of the government, you will be a blessing to the world instead of being a curse.
Power can corrupt only those who are corruptible. Power can corrupt only those who are unconscious and asleep. Power cannot corrupt a conscious person, because consciousness is far more powerful than any power of the world.